if you're out there looking for a side gig and for whatever reasons you can't get like on a DoorDash or an Uber Eats or whatever, there's lots of side gigs you can get into today. But here's one. If you're scouring the internet to make cash now, what you can do is become a part-time scrapper. I used to depend on scrapping for the bulk of my income for a while, and now I'm getting into, like I said, DoorDash and Uber Eats and that stuff, and I have a couple YouTube channels, and so I don't really do a lot of scrapping anymore. But once you become scrapified, look at that. Look at that guy. Oh, it's a piece of wood going off the stump of an old bush. Look at it. I don't want to step on him. It's kind of camouflage. What was I saying? Yeah, once you become scrapified, it's hard to pass up stuff. So I still, from time to time, will snatch up stuff. Mainly the cream of the crop type of scrap, like this little battery. That's always a wonderful little score in the scrap world. Lead acid battery. Now, of course, I don't want to carry something like that in my food cargo box, so I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I'm going to get, oh shoot, I meant to bring it out with me. I was going to bring out a garbage bag to carry that in on my lap. Going to the scrapyard up here. This is not scrap, this is my rain umbrella I put on my bike like this at night, so make sure not to put him in the scrap pile. Okay, so here's some roadkill. It looks like some sort of old, like an amp or something out of a car. What do you think? I'm not sure. I don't really, almost looks like a homemade deal or something, unless all the plastic's been busted off of it. That took a hard shot on the road from I think that whole thing's been bent. Yeah, the whole thing's been bent over in half. That's interesting. Huh. That's probably ran over by a big truck. Anyways, I found that laying in the middle of the road. I'm not sure what that is. That's not a car amplifier, is it? Anyone in the comments section that knows what that might be, let me know. Some kind of big heat sink. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so and then when I walk my dogs, sometimes there'll be stuff laying around the dumpsters, and found this. Kind of want to keep that. Oh, I didn't realize it was taped on there. That's an old one. I still might hang on to that. Actually, I don't think the tape is because it's damaged. I think the tape is because they were holding other. Oh, look at, yeah, they made a they made a saw blade holder. Look at it. That's their saw blade holder. There's a couple of saw blades in there. It's actually, yeah, that's not broken. I think I'll hang on to that. That's actually got a magnet too, doesn't it? Yeah, a magnet on there. Okay, I think I'll hang on to that guy. I like that guy. Let's see if he works. Oh yeah. This is out of my printer at home. I lot these up. I haven't done it in a long time, but lot these up and sell them on eBay. Empty ink cartridges like that. Those type sell real well when you get a bunch of them together. People like to refill them and whatnot, and then resell them themselves or whatever they do with them. There's also a little bit of gold plate on there. I think that's legitimate gold plate. I can feel it. It could be gold flashing, but it's definitely gold. And so for the gold collectors out there, they could probably take that off, but that would ruin them for some on eBay. So it's your call on that. But and then I'll see like vacuum cleaners and stuff. So it's hard to pass up once you've been scrapified. It's hard to pass up $1. That's basically a $1 bill right there. You know, a vacuum cleaner on the curb set up for the trash. It's hard to pass it up. You know, say I'm making $6 on a DoorDash or whatever, and well, it doesn't matter what the price is, I suppose, but it's nothing to jump off your bike in 30 seconds and clip this off and get back on and go, or your car. You know, $1 for 30 seconds. That's $120 an hour if you want to look at it like that. And so that's always good. And that's my air pump. I don't want to take that to the scrapyard. And this is my bucket. We're not taking that. And then I got these crutches. Someone threw a couple pair of crutches out up here at this dumpster. And that's my pipe. That's my plumber's wrench. That's not scrap. I was changing my tire on my bike. I couldn't find my C-clamp to put my brake calipers back together, so I was going to use that. I didn't, but anyways, a couple of sets of crutches. That's nice. I'll go break those down for you. And I found this piece of copper, roadkill copper. Look at that. That's about a ½ pound. It's nice. And let's see, vacuum cleaner cord. And this was laying in the street. Backwoods aluminum bottle, more cords. Looks like a spark plug wire. Piece of aluminum. So part-time scrapper, you know, all this stuff you see here, you know, it's probably a couple minutes of labor for me to get all that together. You know, it's no huge amount of money, but I got some more stuff laying around here somewhere. I thought I had some more copper. And I scored this bucket. I'm letting the rainwater slowly clean it out. It's got holes in it. I think someone's using it for plants. I'm gonna use it for a plant. Nice plant pot, galvanized steel. That'll last quite a while. And let's see if this actually is stainless steel. Galvanized steel. And it'll hold up for a long time. But I had some more copper around here. Where did it go? I wonder if someone walked off with my little copper. There was a copper bit that was along with this. It looks like it's disappeared. And then I got several bags of these, my household cans, my aluminum cans, my tin cans, my cat food aluminum cans. Mostly is what these bags are gonna be. And I think some copper walked away. So I don't think I'm gonna get anything for this. But I'll see what she wants to do. The scrapyard's ½ mile up here. So this building I lived in, the whole thing flooded, except for the last unit down there on the bottom. There's a hill back here and the gutters are all clogged up. So a while back I was gonna move into this one, and I turned the water on, and something wrong with the pipes. I think it's the kitchen somewhere, under this kitchen sink maybe. And there was carpet in here, and I came in the next day and the whole thing was just flooded. Except for that bedroom in there. But so I took all the carpet out of here, and then the electric doesn't work and the water's broken. So he gave me the keys and he's never asked for them back. So I just stopped doing everything, and now I kind of put some scrap in here, long story short. There's my old fridge. Yummy. That's of course gotten worse because it's sitting in here now. But anyways, I don't think these places are legally rentable, so I'm not gonna push it with him, but I'm not sure what the deal is. But he's never said anything about it, so I just put some scrap in here. As you can see, it's a little pile of scrap here. Got some more of my household cans, some you call that a strut or whatever, some kind of shock absorber out of like a truck, I'm guessing. And picked up a modem. Hope the light's okay in here. Some kind of little modem. E-waste bin, I'd like to have that. And then I got some more cans and some more copper wires. Looks like another vacuum cleaner cord. And I guess this is not all scrap. That's mine. And a little baseball bat, aluminum. And That's not scrap back there. That's not scrap. That's not scrap. That's fishing lures. That's not scrap. And I think I'm gonna scrap that. I try to sell that on eBay. No one wants it. It's some kind of radio. In the scrap world, you can break stuff down and make more money. Of course, it's time consuming. So it's up to you on what kind of time you want to put into stuff. Everyone's gonna be different. Like there's an electric motor in here. It's actually got some sort of Allen wrench or safety tool type fastener. And I'll just get tin shred for that. But you could go after the motor and then throw the plastic in the garbage if you wanted. And like the scrap yards I go to, you got to cut the plugs off to get a good price on the copper wire. And then that's got a little tiny motor in it as well, but just throw that in tin shred, cut the wire off, of course. And then you could break down that. You could take all the stuff off that and get clean aluminum. That would be worth it, although that's folded over. So I don't know if you could get that unbent or not. But clean all that stuff off there, you get clean aluminum for that. Otherwise it's aluminum breakage. And so only thing here I want to break down is because I can do it real quick. It's just easy. And is there anything else? What was it? Let's see. I thought this thing was sell. I think this is the one I had for sale on eBay for a long time. I guess it's just the, I don't know if I had that on for sale. Some kind of charger. Now I'll probably look and it'll be listed for like $500 or something after I scrap it. So maybe I'll hold off for a second on that. I think that's the one I didn't sell. Okay, so back to the video. Whoa, forgot about my mushroom guy. Whoa, he's a lucky mushroom. All that stuff landed around him. Okay, so we'll take this up here. And it's real easy to clean, I suppose, if you have a dumpster like this. Otherwise, it might not be that easy. But let me show you how I do this. If you watch my videos, you've seen this many times before. But these fork holes on these dumpsters, all dumpsters have them. The dumpsters that get picked up by trucks anyway. They're great for bending metal. So let me show you how I do this. Usually gonna be little wing nuts, so that's real fast. And I don't have my camera mount, so this is gonna take longer than normal showing you what to do here. But you pop that out. That one's already missing. Then here like this, take that off, of course. And then you got this basically clean aluminum, but it's got plastic on it here and little plastic here. Some scrap yards might let you slide and just let you leave that plastic on there. Like they might go clean aluminum on this whole thing. But and also, since I carry this stuff on a two-wheeler, what I like to do is break it down. It makes it easier to carry. And I don't know if I've actually done two at once or not before, but let's give it a try. It breaks real easy on these holes. Let's see, see this. Well, that's also good for your abdomen and core muscles. There we go, there's one. One gave out. 3 more to go. Oh, the other 3 just bent. One popped. That guy. And that tape on there is disturbing the process as well. There they all go. There you go. What do you think about that? And one more time here. Oh, doing 2 of them at one time is a little difficult. But that's just how easy it is. Of course, one crutch is much more easier. So I'll get clean aluminum for that. Go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Window dress it, get this off of there. And so these just kind of go like this. Watch this. There we go. Usually I'd use 2 hands, but I got camera in one. There it is. Sometimes in the summertime, this plastic will get real warm and it won't want to snap like that. But these ones cooperated, probably because I had it sitting underneath a dry table in the shade. So there we go. That's just lickety split. What you think about that? Nice little pile of clean aluminum. It's just the scale operator's call sometimes. some scale operators, the same scrapyard, can do things different. You go there tomorrow with a different scale operator and they might do something different. That's just how different it can be. And so I'll do that with these other crutches. And what I'm gonna do is just cut all the wires off here. Well, I'll show you. I still carry my most used tool. Once you've been scrapified, you'll have one of these around all the time, most likely, because it makes it easy to just go snippy-doo-dah. And then here, cut the plug off. And this plug will just go in with my tin shade. Here we go. DoorDash was leaving me alone for a while. Let's see what we got cooking. DoorDash. Bring me a dream. $4.25. 8 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm breaking a sweat. I'm getting all hot and sweaty. It's 10 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Likely I'll get another run coming back home. So, but that's not good. $4 for 8 miles. But I need to cool down. Get this wind blowing on me. As soon as I delivered that, that's what I was talking about. $7 order, 2.5 miles, going back west to where I live. Lots of times, if you watch videos about delivering for food apps, you'll hear them say, I don't take this if it's not a certain amount of miles or whatever. But what you got to account for is, like that $4 one I took for 8 miles way out here. Likely when you're going back towards home or towards the city, towards the population, you'll pick up another order on the way back. So, you know, I'm gonna make what was that, 7 and 4. I'm gonna make over $11 for about 11 miles or so. That's about right. Well, Grubhub threw me a $14 for 8 miles. So the dinner, whatever this is, the lunch rush may have started. It's 11 a.m. right now, so hopefully I can get back and finish that scrap video. That scrapyard closes at 1, I do believe. So my Velcro wore out on my cargo box, but it's holding up good. Actually, the Velcro was so strong it was making it rip. But now the Velcro is wearing out, so I got this carabiner deal, and it's actually turning into a really nice food cargo box. It's gonna last for many, many years. Okay, this is the last of it. She took in the first half of my plastic bags already, and I guess I already showed it to you, and this yard closes in like 10 minutes, so I'm going to, alrighty, so I cut all the plugs off those wires, and now I got this wheelbarrow with that stuff in it. I'll see what she wants to do with this. I'll probably just have to hold on to that for a later day. But it might weigh, you never know. Sometimes it surprises you what'll register as a pound on the scrapyard scale. All right. I didn't get a receipt. That's awfully loud. I do apologize. I didn't get a receipt, but 5, 6, 7, 8. $8.40 for that load. So that's about the equivalent to taking like a DoorDash or a Grubhub or Uber Eats order. For those of you that used to watch my videos scrapping, bringing in these little loads, that's essentially what I was doing. Oh, that's loud, I'm sorry. that's essentially what I was doing, was more of a logistics delivery type situation. It really had little to do with scrap metal and dumpster diving. If that looks familiar right there. That's about like taking a food delivery order right there, $8.40. And the good thing about messing with those copper cords is lots of times you find valuable little tidbits that you can keep. So this is a USB to a wall electricity adapter, and I'm gonna take that and have that for myself. It's LG, but that'll fit any USB. So I'm gonna have that. And there was a couple other things in there that I contemplated taking, like a really nice HDMI cord, HDMI to HDMI, but I've already got enough of those. But you know, stuff like that. You know, you go to Walmart and buy an HDMI cord when, you know, where you're looking at 10, 12, 15 bucks, you know, or more. But I guess that's about it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know, the amount of stuff I've scrapped, like if you bought it at the store, it's an astronomical amount. Just keep that in mind. If you're a scrapper or a dumpster diver, there's just so much usable stuff out there. It's almost hard to contemplate, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna get going, and I sure hope you enjoyed this little session. And so, like, if you can't get on Uber Eats and for one reason or the other, you know, drunk driving, bad record, you know, whatever, scrap metal is always pretty much open to anyone. Although, like, she didn't take my thumbprint just now. You know, like this cheap stuff, like $5, $6, $7 worth of cheap scrap. They might not even ID it or nothing. But most scrapyards today will have your thumbprint and a photo ID to whoever takes it in. But other than that, you know, it's open to anyone. So, and you know, lots of people out there need to make some money. I don't know your situation, but scrap metal should always be open. Just go have someone else turn it in for you if you got trouble, you know. All right, later. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.